We all know the holidays are a time for celebration and family gatherings, and amid those reunions, you may realize you've begun a journey no family wants to start, one related to Alzheimer's or another dementia. Myrna Moravsky lived that journey with her beloved husband, Larry, and today she is sharing her wisdom based on her experience. And thank you so much for joining us, Myrna. I know we share this connection to a cruel disease. I am personally so grateful for your mission. Let's start, though, with your story. What is the history of you and Larry, and when did you realize this would be your final chapter together?
Well, Larry and I were high school sweethearts, and we were married for 51 years. We had a great life. He was a wonderful father, a great husband, lawyer, active in the community. And then at age 70, he was diagnosed with early stage Alzheimer's. And we still thought we were young, but at that point we had to really change our dreams of growing old together and make a new plan.
And there's no question it definitely disrupts a person's life. Families may be realizing now, even or maybe especially during the holidays, they just saw their loved ones, that maybe this journey is starting for them as well. What would you say, what do you recommend they keep in mind, especially now, maybe during the holidays?
Yeah. Well, Carla, when you have a diagnosis of Alzheimer's, you know you're not going to be making big memories anymore. So from my book, I talk about the scrapbook moments, those little instances, those moments of joy where you capture them in your heart, you look for them, you hold the feelings, you hold the emotions, and once you start looking for scrapbook moments, then you keep finding them, and that keeps you from looking behind at what you're losing and what you're longing for. So it keeps you in the present moment.
That is so profound and poignant. As you mentioned, you wrote that beautiful book, To the Last Dance, a partner's story of living and loving through dementia. Why did you decide to write this book?
Well, this is a book I wish I would have had, because when Larry got his diagnosis, all I heard was what I call tragedy talk. What I'm going to lose, what I'm going to need. Nobody talked about me. And so I just made a commitment to design a life that I could live and love through dementia. And then I thought, well, this might be very helpful for others. So the book became something that I give as a gift and sell in packets of 3 so people can share it and talk about it.
I love that, and that's Larry's legacy as well. Any last thoughts, again, for caregivers who think that they may be starting this journey as well with their loved one?
Well, you know, late in life in this story, I got the words, be kind to myself, be kind to yourself. So those are the words I'd like to share with people. Be kind to yourself and know that love and loss can coexist, but you can't do it if you're not kind to yourself.
That is so beautiful. Myrna, thank you. Those are words people need to hear, especially now. To learn more about Myrna's recommendations and her book, To the Last Dance, a partner's story of living and loving through dementia, just go to our website, care11.com. And thank you again to Myrna.